Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Chris Sale.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
1-2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Edmundo Sosa stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just missed. One out, base is empty.
Ball. What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. Yeah. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple. Here's Bryce Harper. Harper checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Sosa takes his lead at third with one away. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In from third is the tying run. Weston Wilson will hit next.
Oh, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
2 out, space is empty. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. That's inside ball. Misses off the inside. Now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. In time. Got him. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a chopper out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. See you later. That'll fire up the dugout, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit, and that's in the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ball popped up. Boom. Gets under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. Max Kepler at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Kepler getting the start in left. 32 years old, and he was born in Germany. No swing. And a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Acuna there. Nabs it, and there are 2 outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And a foul ball.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Acuna has it sized up, and he makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's Austin Riley.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Bounced up the middle. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross country to Petco Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season. That was a tough blow.
Yeah, no doubt. Injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
Swings through that.
1-1.
And a ground ball to first. Harper steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Sale back to work. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Trey Turner. In the air out towards right center. Acuna on the run. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. He tripled and scored his first time. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. And strike 2.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Riley zips it to first, and that is that. back at Truist Park. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it across to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Grounded out his first time. To the right side, Sosa. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the fourth. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one missed. Profar on the move. And out number one on the grab. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And here comes Alec Bohm. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. And that one in the air center field. Harris puts it away. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2.
No, that's down. Ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next offering is down low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, right field. And there's one away. Here's Matt Olson down. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Next pitch is outside. And that drops in for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him. 2 out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. First time up was a dropout. Late on that fastball.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. And now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's a speed threat, Johan Rojas. He's 0 for 1. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now here is Austin Riley. Riley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. There's a strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 2-1. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Grounded out his first time. Riley gets his lead at first with nobody out.
1-1.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Allen in the box, lays off for ball 1. Runners on the move. Trying to move the runners over. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out. Profar climbs in on that left side. Golden opportunity right here. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, runners at second and third. Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Michael Harris the second. The next to hit has grounded out a couple of times. That misses. Ball one. And that is out of play. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. That's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, JT Realmuto steps in. Sale back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Acuna hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So the Philly batting order turns over. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. That's a laser base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Now here is Edmundo Sosa. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard.
To first, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Just off the inside edge.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check on the runner, and Turner's back in.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
And fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Turner at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, here's Acuna now. And that one pulled foul.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Makes the catch. One down. Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered in this game. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Taijuan Walker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Castellanos makes the play, and that's the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Weston Wilson, 1 for 2. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Harris right there to make the grab, and there's one down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That misses. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. Profile makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going, and it gets by him. Around second now, going for 3.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Just missed. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Johan Rojas. Now at the plate. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh, and now Ozzie Albies. Tap foul at the plate. That's towards center. Hauls it in for the out. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Fastball is outside. Popped up. Sosa on the move and puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs. Two down, bases empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Jurickson Profar. There's a swing and a drive. Marsh moving back. Grabs it right up against the wall. And we're back. We go to the eighth. Here's JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Foul ball still 0-2. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Really important at-bat coming up now.
Pinch hitter coming on. Bryson Stott.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
First pitch misses. With the tying run at the plate. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Tosses across to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Edmundo Sosa digs in now. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Allen. There's one.
He's up.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Realmuto around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering misses, and 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ball.
Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. That's an infield single as the pitcher just holds on to it.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Kyle Schwarber, big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now. They're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. New pitcher now, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Banks, a 6'1 lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
1-1.
In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Inside. And it's 1-0. On the ground, right side. Harper takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. That one not close. And that is ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next pitch is downstairs.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. That's long gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 4-2. Orion Kirkering on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ozuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now a chance for Nick Castellanos. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. 0-1 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here comes Real Muto. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Off balance speed. There's one. The double play ends it right here. Sale with his first.
When I first